Hello everyone, thank you for joining on my another live stream today. So this is the 1st of September 2020 and this is on Tuesday. So we have a new month started on September. So the market looks like the market has a little volatility today. So I hope this week we see more trade chances. So every day on my YouTube channel, I talk about different topics, and today on Tuesday and Thursdays I talk about Ichimoku Basic lecture. So today is going to be Ichimoku lecture, so I will focus on the wave analysis as the title says today, so that I can present how I look at the market based on this wave analysis. I look at the waves in different time frames, and wave analysis is actually my backbone whenever I see trends or the range market. And this is the backbone. Wave analysis is the backbone of Ichimoku Kinko itself too. So I hope you learn the way to count the waves in Ichimoku way, and the way to capture trends or range in Ichimoku way too. So for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kei, and I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader based in Tokyo, Japan. And in this YouTube channel, I mainly talk about how not to lose over time for those who have been still struggling in trading, which is my philosophy, not to lose. And also, I have been sharing extensive knowledge about Ichimoku Kinko, because I myself has been using it for the last 5 years as one of my main trade strategies. And also, as far as I know, I'm the only Japanese trader who teaches Ichimoku Kinko from the original books in English, so hopefully you enjoy my Ichimoku lectures too. I run the closed Ichimoku community also, so if you're interested to learn more deeper level of Ichimoku, then you can click on the join button on YouTube, and you're always welcome to join the community. And one thing is that I get emails like I wanna get the fully translated English version of these original books, and I don't have that actually. I don't have the English version, unfortunately. Due to the copyright, nobody's allowed to translate these original books. So what I have in this community is my original book. I wrote the book, which is called the Ichimoku Basic Master Book, that you can get as one of the perks to join. And this is 16 chapters with 150 pages long. And I talk about, I write everything about the 5 lines about Ichimoku, and how you can interpret these 5 lines as the basic master book of Ichimoku, which is available in English in this community. And that is my original book. That's not the direct translation of these original books. Okay, so today's topic is about wave analysis. So let's take a look at some charts, and before doing it, just a disclaimer, all this knowledge is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk, because you're the one who needs to take responsibility on your trades. Okay, so here is AUD USD chart, and this is 5 minute. So let's take a look at the daily chart. AUD USD has been going up right now. The Kumo is going up, Kijun Sen Tenkan-sen are going up too, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is a decent uptrend, as you can see. And today's a wave analysis. So in this case, it's pretty clear that this is uptrending, right? Anybody can say that this is uptrending because this is basically higher lows and higher highs. So basically this is uptrending, so it's so easy to identify in this case. And this is the consecutive N wave. So the price is going up continuously like this. So this is N waves. So when you see these consecutive N waves, basically this is uptrend. When you see consecutive reversed N waves, that's a downtrend in definition. And Ichimoku 4 lines, right? 4 handle lines of Ichimoku, which are Senko span BA and Kijun Sen Tenkan-sen, are basically a translation of this wave analysis, or the waves in the market. So for example, when you see Senko span B, so For those who are new to this channel or new to Ichimoku, the lower part is called the Senko span B and the upper part is called Senko span A when the Kumo is bullish like this. And the Senko span B actually shows the market direction in the long term. And when you see the long term N wave, then basically Senko span B moves up. When there is no N wave, then Senko span B goes flat, simply speaking. And the green one is a Kijun Sen. And Kijun Sen shows the midterm market momentum in Ichimoku. Midterm meaning 26 candles in the past to the current. So 26 is the midterm in Ichimoku, 52 is the long term in Ichimoku, and 9 is the short term in Ichimoku. So when you see Kijun Sen to move up, that means for the last 26 candles, that's N wave, right? Bullish N wave, and that actually makes this Kijun Sen to move up, basically speaking. All right, I'm just talking about the theory first, okay? And when you see this Tenkan Sen, so the blue one is Tenkan Sen in my chart setting on this color, and when you see Tenkan Sen to be moving up this way, then that means this is bullish in a short term. And in the short term, you must be able to see N wave or the bullish wave. And that's what Kijun Sen angles show. Tenkan Sen angles show. So, yeah, and even if you don't know all these theories, basically, visually speaking, when Senko span B is moving up, that's uptrending in the long term. When Kijun Sen move up, that's uptrending in the midterm. Tenkan Sen up in the short term, bullish direction. And you see the N wave, you see the bullish N wave in the long term to midterm to short term, basically. So right now this is N wave, and the highs are getting higher and higher. The highs are renewed higher in this case, and lows are also getting higher and higher too. When you connect these dots, you can see that the highs are getting higher and the lows are getting higher and higher too. So this is basically uptrending on these consecutive N waves when you connect the dots, and that's why you see all these lines are moving up right now. So that's N wave, and N wave is the backbone of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo or any market basically. So yeah, right now AUD USD daily chart, this is uptrending, no doubt. So let's go down to lower time frame now. So let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. And in this 1 hour chart, what we see is also the N wave. From here at the bottom, the price go up and it actually goes down a little bit, and then the price goes up and down and up like this way. So this is consecutive N wave, as you can see. So in this case, what we can expect is that the price renews the recent high upwards this way. So this is a great timing to look for buy chance. Alright, I think this is pretty simple, right? I think this is pretty simple. So yeah, 1 hour chart looks to be beautiful uptrending on this N wave, bullish N waves. So let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. Okay, in 15, we see something different now. In 15-minute chart, if I zoom out a little bit in this chart, from this exactly up until this candlestick, this was N wave. So from here, if you count the waves from here, the price went all the way up and moved downwards and go up and down. So this was from this candle to this candle right here. This was reverse N wave. In this 15-minute chart on this AUD USD, precisely on this 14:45 on 31st August until 1st September 0.45, this was reverse in wave. But exactly from this candle, on this 0.45, this is becoming N wave. This is becoming a bullish in wave, and the price went all the way up to 2:30 a.m. And after that, the price went down, but it retraced backwards and 100% retracement at this time of 5:45 a.m. This is the UTC, so 5:45 a.m. UTC. This was V wave. This was V wave, and after that, the price is gradually going down on this reversed in wave. Okay, this is reversed in the wave. So in this case, we can expect that the price may continue to go down on this reverse N wave like this. And the price might be supported on this level, and the price may go up this way. That will be one of the scenarios. But anyways, right now this is reversed in the wave on this 15-minute chart. So what I want to say is that this is not a great timing to look for buy chance, because this is downtrending on this 15-minute chart. Ideally, we have to, we have to look for the bullish in wave on this lower time frame to look for buy chance. But now this is going down. This is against the major trend direction on the daily chart, 1-hour chart. So this is reversing downwards. So the price might be supported on this one, because we can see that there is like a pin bar a little bit, like a doji pin bar here, and the next one, it's still forming, so we're not still sure how the candle is going to look like afterwards. But if we start to see a N wave afterwards, like this, like N wave, then we can think about buying it. But now this is going down, so it may retrace to the previous low on this level of 0.367 area. The price might go down all the way. So until we see a decent pushback here, we better hold it, in my opinion. So yeah, this is how I look at the market on this wave analysis. I hope that makes sense. So depending on which time frame you look at, the way the waves presented is different. But the primary rule is that you have to follow the major trend direction. If this is uptrending on higher time frames, for example, if this is uptrending on the daily chart, it's up. Hold on. A daily chart, this is uptrending, and 1-hour chart, this is uptrending also. So in 5 or 15-minute chart, we have to confirm the uptrend. So in the bigger scope, this might become a N wave like this, and the price can continue to go up this way. And this is expectation now, because this is uptrending in a higher time frame. So higher time frame wave look like this, consecutive N wave, higher lows and higher highs. But now when you see this in a smaller scope, this is reverse N wave. So we have to be able to find some kind of confirmation for the price to be reversing from here, and we have to look for buy chance from there. That will be, so one of the scenario will be we start to see N wave and the price goes up this way. That will be one of the confirmations to look for buy chance from here once you see this forming N wave. Or this might be a one of the Fibonacci retracement levels, and the price may bounce off of it. That will be another confirmation for this reversal from here to the bullish N wave. So in terms of price action, we can look at the candlestick pattern. If this is going to be like engulfing, so for example, the previous highs here, previous lows here and previous candle highs here, So if this is going to be engulfing on this forming candle, then we can wait for the breakout towards the upside, which will be a great timing to buy also. So in any way, this is downtrend on this reverse N wave on this 50-minute chart. So to make the long story short, we have to be able to find some kind of confirmation for this reversal here. I mean, it may go down from here too, but as long as this is uptrending, the price should go up like this. But we want to confirm whether this is going to be a reversal or it can continue to go down. So right now, the buyers are fighting and the buyers and sellers are fighting now. So we have to wait until either one is going to win on the market. If buyers win, as a result, then we can just follow that. But if sellers win on this smaller time frame, then the price may continue to go down and it may break the recent low downwards to this way. And this is going to be consecutive reverse N wave on this 15, and then we see the start of this reverse N wave on higher time frame as well, because there is no more a renewal of the recent high upwards. So yeah, I mean, this is something that you can look for when you try to analyze the market on this web analysis. Alright, so let's see. Let me pick up other pair. I will show you a couple more examples. So let's take a look at the Euro USD and we look at the daily chart. Alright, so in this daily chart, this is N wave also. Recently, this is N wave and the price is going up this way. So in this case, I expect the price continue to go up this way. It may form the next N wave, then anyways, the price should go up, keep going up this way. Because Kumo, Senkou span B up, A up, Kijun Sen up, and Tenkan Sen is up, and Chikou span above the candles basically. So we must see that this is continuous N wave. So now this is bullish, and it can break the recent high upwards to this way. So that's a daily chart. And if you look at the lower time frame, let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. And here we also see the bullish N wave too. The price started here, and the price went up. This is one N wave, and second N wave, and a third N wave, and this is the fourth N wave. So this is one, and this is second, and this is third, and this is the fourth N wave forming. And right now, it may form the next fifth N wave to the upwards this way. So if the price stops on this level, it might be a reversal, like in this area, and the price may bounce off and go up this way. It's possible too, but in any ways, this is bullish N wave, so it's better to follow this bullish N wave as long as it lasts. So right now this is N wave on 1 hour chart, as you can see. So let's take a look at the 15-minute chart again. Okay, so in this 15-minute chart, what we can see is kind of interesting. This is from here, this top, this is the V wave. The price went down and the price went upwards, and this is exactly 100% retracement. So this was V wave, and now we see one I wave. So when you see 100% retracement, basically this is V wave, and this is not really the N wave, because N wave, the high should a little bit lower. So if the next high get a little bit lower than the previous high, then this is going to be the reverse N wave. But as you can see, the wick pointing upwards actually went all the way to the same level, on this 1.19967 area. So actually this was the V wave, and after that this is I wave now. It may become a N wave like this and go down this way. It may become like a reverse N wave and the price may go down this way, or it might become another V wave like this, or it might become a N wave, the bullish N wave, and the price may continue to go up this way. But depending on how the wave is going to form in the future, we can capture which way the market is wanting to go. So yeah, this is very basic how to read the waves, but this is a very important concept, especially if you want to master Ichimoku, and if you want to take these time theories or price theories. Wave analysis is a backbone. So before talking about price theory or the time theory, you need to understand this wave theory, correct? And even before that, you need to know how to read these 5 lines, because these 5 lines will go along with these 3 theories. And that's why I wrote the Ichimoku Basic Master book first to focus on these 5 lines. And then I'm working on to write the next book, which is also available in this YouTube community, which is about the 3 theories book, and this should be available within September. So yeah, so right now, and when you see this consecutive V wave or consecutive I waves, basically that's the range. When you see N wave, that's a trend, or reverse N wave will be downtrend. But when you see V wave or I wave, basically that will be the range. So right now we can say that this is in the range because we don't see any N waves. From here to here, it was V wave, and from here to top to the bottom, this is becoming I wave now. Or more technically, from here to this low, this is I wave, and we don't know how the wave is gonna form in the future. So depending on how it forms, we just create the next wave, and we just apply this wave analysis so that we can kind of foresee how the market is gonna move in the future. Alright, so let me just come back to some of the comments. Let's see. Alright, so everyone, nice to see you again. Thank you for joining. Alright, Zoyeb, Matues, Joseph, Faisal, Gabriel, Denish, thank you for joining. Arkady, Maru-san, thank you for joining. And thank you for support as a moderator. Alright, Vincent, WM, Nobua, Shanti, and Roy, thank you for joining everyone. Henry, Melanie, good to see you. Alright, Felix, Shanti, thank you for joining. Noi, Oi, and Keyon, Jaye, Gabriel, Fabio, and Isaac, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, Duke and Karim, good to see you as well. Thank you for joining. Alright, so Sander says, hi K, Nifty went down exactly as forecasted by you on Monday. We'll keep an eyes on every 14th day time cycle in Nifty as analysis by you. Sure. So yeah, we're gonna look at the Nifty later. So please stick to this live stream. Yeah, Nifty went down. I was seeing that actually. There was a big bearish candle in 1 hour chart. So yeah, but exactly Nifty is in time cycle. So that's interesting to see. Alright, Sunday and Cyril, thank you for joining. Lance, good to see you. Karine, thank you for joining as well. And Lord, Hendra, Jai, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright. Checkmate, good to see you as well. And let's see. Alright. So let's see what else we have on this comment. Alright. Prandar, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright. Next time will be Ichimoku rooftop party. Sure, why not? Why not? We're gonna have a Ichimoku Cafe. Instead of having Ichimoku Cafe, we're gonna have a Ichimoku Pub next time, for sure. Yep. Okay, Vincent says, are the numbers of waves important in Ichimoku as in Elliott waves? Yeah. Usually the Ichimoku wave, bullish wave will last for like a 3 waves, 3 N wave, or reverse 3 N wave. It has one big major N wave. So in this case, and if it's more than 3 consecutive waves, N waves, then it's considered to be overheated market. So in this example, on this Euro USD 1 hour chart, we can say that from this down below here, the price went down, price went up and down and up. So this is first N wave and second N wave is forming, and the third N wave here, and this is the fourth N wave here. So we can say that this is overheated market because this is already like fourth N wave now. But as long as it goes up, it actually keep going up this way. So in this case, we can still expect that the price continue to go up this way because daily chart shows that this is still bullish. So that's why I can expect that we might have another fifth wave here, fifth N wave. But once again, this is overheated, so it might retrace backwards. It might retrace backwards, and maybe it might renew the recent low downward to this way. So yeah, but 1, 2, 3, I mean up to 3 waves is one chunk of like a big bullish, or 1, 2, 3 reverse N wave is big chunk of the reverse trend. And also what happens is it's going to be if we start to see the fifth wave, then there might be a sixth wave here afterwards. There might be 6th wave, and so 1, 2, 3 is one chunk, and 4, 5, 6 is another chunk. So if we start to see the next N wave, next bullish N wave after this candle, then this might be the 5th wave, and 6th wave can be expected. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Okay, Pranda says, is V wave a sign of double top or double bottom on that time period? Exactly. You get the point. Yeah, V wave is the sign of a double top or double bottom. Exactly. All right, Ajay, Ichimoku is lesser to Elliott wave, but Ichi gives time analysis. Yeah, it's combining with the time and price analysis, which also makes it unique. All right. Truncated fifth is a problem, but the meat of the fish is the wave 3. Yep. Now wave 3 can be the longest wave possibly, but it can be persistent up to 4, 5, and 6 waves as well. As long as daily chart is bullish, it should be persistent. All right. Yeah, looking forward to the live party indeed. Sure. Why not? Yeah, because we had Ichimoku Cafe, Zoom Cafe, last Sunday, and that was very interesting among these Ichimoku members. So yeah, let's do this again, right? Let's do this twice in September. All right, Ashok, thank you for joining, and Leonard, stay gold. Yeah, stay gold, Leonard. All right, Sean, hi Kay. I was doing back testing with Euro CHF and GBP CHF. I find the trend is so smooth and it's so visible with Ichimoku. That's great. So that is kind of the market that you wanna stick to. If you are understanding the wave, and if you are, if you're comfortable with the market move, then that's a pair that you want to stick to. And it should be different among the traders. Will be nice for us as a trend trader. Exactly. Yeah. Real party physically. Yeah, after COVID-19 settled down, then we can have party physically somewhere. Maybe it might be in Tokyo, it might be somewhere else, but we can have a party physically. Yeah, let's do it. My policy. Hello Kay, thank you for the wonderful video. Do we have to subscribe to get your first book? Thank you. Yeah, you have to join the Ichimoku community. On your platform, you should be able to see the join button, and that's where you can join the Ichimoku community. And also there's a detailed description in below box, so you can click on that one and you can see the details on my website. Alright, so let's see what kind of questions we have. Alright, so let's see. Let's take a look at the Nifty now. As I can see that Nifty is very interesting, volatile. So on the daily chart, let's take a look at the daily chart first. So in this daily chart, this is a Nifty 50 daily chart, and we can see that this is consecutive N wave here. On this day, from this 18th of May, this is N wave, the first N wave, and the second N wave, and the third, and the fourth, and fifth, and the sixth N wave now. So this is 6th N wave, so that we can expect the potential retracement. And this was exactly happening yesterday. Yesterday there was a big bearish candle here, and the price is going down. So, and I've captured this time cycle on these lows, which is 12 bars in between. From here, from this low on this 12th of June to the next low on this 29th of June, this was 12 bars in between, 12 trading days in between. And from this low, 29th of June, to the next low, which was 14th of July, this was also the 12 bars in between. And from this low to the next low on this 3rd of August was 14 bars in between. And from this low to the next low was actually 10 bars in between. So what we can expect from this pattern is that the next low from this 14th of August can be either 10 anywhere between 10 to 14 bars in between. And that's why I plotted this vertical line here on this 2nd of September. And I have been saying that we have to expect a retracement, and which is happening right now. So the price may break even the recent low downwards. I mean the recent low of this candle. I mean the price can go back to the Kijun Sen. So we don't want to look for buy chance in this kind of case, because it may retrace backwards up until tomorrow, 2nd of September. But if the market is going to be on this time cycle, then we can expect that the next N wave can be formed from here, and the price may continue to go up this way. So the next low potentially is going to be 14 bars from this low of 2nd of September, which is tomorrow. So hold on. The next low, 14 bars in between, is going to be from here to 14 bars is going to be 22nd of September. So this might be the next henkabi here. The price, as the day gets closer, the price can retrace backwards, and the price may continue to go up this way. So as long as we see this continuous N wave, this is uptrending. So that's one thing. And also what's more important thing is that the price is coming back to Kijun Sen here. So if the price breaks the Kijun Sen downwards, maybe tomorrow or sometime this week, if the price breaks the Kijun Sen downwards, then we might see a reversal to the Kumo, Senko span A, or to the Senko span B. We might see that. So from here, the price can, if I can draw realistically, the price can go to the next high here on this day, 21st of September, and the price may continue to go down this way. So whether the price breaks the Kijun Sen downwards or not is going to be the forecast. As long as it remains above the Kijun Sen, this is bullish still. So we can expect this N wave continuously for now. And one tip about this time cycle is that this platform is on TradingView, and on this TradingView, if you take this drawing tool, a counting tool, it actually takes the current candle as 0 and the next one as 1 candle. So whenever you capture these time cycles, you have to include the current one as 1 and you have to count forward. So what I want to say is that if you take, for example, in this tool, and if you start counting from here, then this is going to be 0 bar, and if you shift it to the future, this is going to be 13 bars. So there's one candlestick difference here. So if you want to be more precise, if you want to be more precise way to count the time cycles or count the time theories, then you have to count the current one as 1. So that means you have to shift it one candlestick backwards so that it includes the current candlestick as 1. And then you drag it to the future so that you get the correct interval in between. And the same is true on MT4 and MT5 too. Usually these drawing tools, when you click on this one on any places, the start candle is 0, and if you drag it to the future 1 bar, this is going to be 1 bar. So yeah, there is a difference in between how to count, whether you include the current candle as 1 or not. So that's a little tip here when you count the time cycles. And that's why on these time cycles, I count it from the previous one. So that this is going to be 0 and the next one is going to be 1, and count onwards. This one too. This one's 1 and count onwards. Right. Okay, so anyways, this is N wave still, so we can expect the continuous N wave to this way. Alright, so let me come back to some of the comments now. Okay, NZD USD and NZD JPY, Faisal, okay. What would you see now on these pairs is a question. Alright, Steve, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, let's see. Shanti, can you have missing 6 N wave? Yeah, you can miss a 6 N wave because there might be a potential reversal after 6 N wave. So if you don't want to take trades on this 6th N wave, that'll be okay too. But for me personally, I just follow the major trend direction. So as long as it goes upwards, I just follow it, regardless of how many N waves there is in the market. But in theory, the third N wave and sixth N wave and the ninth N wave and 12th N wave can be the reversal wave. So we have to be be careful for the reversal on these waves, 3 and 6 and 9, 12 N waves. Alright, GJ uptrending, right? Personally, I think Ichimoku Sanjin did not notice about the number of the waves different from Elliott wave. Yeah, he says 3 N wave as one chunk. Alright, Prander, is there a concept of S wave, bullish or bearish, and if so, how to read it? Yeah, S wave is kind of rare to find, so whenever I find it, I will let you know in the future lives. Yeah, S wave is a little bit tricky, and it's kind of rare to find. I think we find the S wave more on the stock markets than the forex markets. Alright, policy, you're welcome. Alright, so let's see. Alright, Jake, what happens if the 30-minute chart Kijun Sen is going up, but the 1-hour Kijun Sen is going down? Which one do I listen to? You always have to listen to the higher time frame direction. So in that case, you better look at the 1-hour Kijun Sen angle. Nike, just do it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay, Marison says, do you wait for the time cycles to be completed before an entry on the possible low? Wondering how much significance you give it to these cycles compared by patterns. I don't really wait for the henkabi here. So in this case, this 2nd of September is actually henkabi, potentially, right? Potentially, but the price, the low might be on this candle, and the price may continue to go up from here. So in that case, we have 2 candles difference, but 1 or 2 candles difference will be acceptable. So in that case, because the price is going down 2 days ago and reaching to the Kijun Sen, I have 2 mindset now. So one is, okay, maybe this day, the 31st of August was the henkabi, and the price may continue to go up this way. And that's one thing. And the second thing is that, okay, the price may consolidate a little bit more, because this 2nd of September is the potential henkabi here, right? So it might be consolidate a little bit more, and the price may go up afterwards this way. So, and it depends on how the market is going to move afterwards. So I will take a look at closely on lower time frames in this kind of situation to see if which day is going to be valid. So this is just for a reference, and this is not 100%, of course. 2nd September is just a reference. So as the date gets closer, first of all, I can kind of sense that the price may retrace backwards. So I wouldn't look for buy chance as the day gets closer, because N waves, right? N waves has always a retracement, always retracement. So when the day gets closer, then we can kind of sense that, okay, there might be some retracements within 2 days or 3 days. So let's stop thinking about buying it, but just hold it, and then the price go down, and the price may continue to go up from here. So 1 or 2 candles difference will be okay, and as long as it goes up, I just take the buy chance around one of these henkabis. Okay, what says you don't mind measure for N wave target and monitor VNT levels, etc. Yeah, I calculate the V wave, V calculation, N calculation, NT calculation, and E calculations. And there are so many other calculations too, like 2E, 3E's calculations, and S calculations, right? You name it, right? There are so many ways to calculate it. But yeah, I take these calculations along with this time cycles. So that's why understanding wave analysis is very important, because if you don't understand this wave analysis, then there's no way to count these time cycles, and there's no way to apply up to price theories. Okay, I don't really use the Heikin Ashi. I prefer candlesticks because I want to see the highest price and lowest price of the day, and the start price and close price in the day. I want to see that, and that's why I don't really use the Heikin Ashi. It's nice, right? It's nice indicator to capture trend direction, but for me, Tenkan Kijun Sen Kumo is just enough to capture trend direction anyways, and that's another reason why I don't use the Heikin Ashi. I used to use it. I used to use Heikin Ashi, Renko Ashi, and yeah, like a different these candlestick patterns, like variation of these candlesticks with Ichimoku. But ever since, like for the recent 5 years, I only use candlesticks because as I said earlier on this live today, these 4 Hanne lines, Senko span AB, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, are the translation of this wave analysis, and the wave is based on the candlestick patterns. So that's why we better stick to candlestick pattern to go along with this Ichimoku lines and also these time cycles and wave analysis. In my opinion. Okay, no offense to Heikin Ashi users, but in my opinion, I prefer candlestick patterns. Okay, Maru-san, indeed it's a small price, and if you don't like it, you can always cancel. Yep. Oh yeah, about the community, right? Yeah. Sure. You can just join and just feel how it's going, and if you like it, then you can keep your seat there. All right, Ajay K-san, just count 25 from the current candle. Take any software if it says difference as the first 2 candles as 1, then take 1 candle less for counting the candles. Yeah, that'll do too. Yep. Alright, Faisal, both going up nearly 200 pips on New Zealand USD and NZJPY. Can we expect downtrend? So how is the wave analysis now is the next question. On the daily chart, how is the wave forming is the next question. Okay, Jake, you're welcome. And Julia, thank you for joining on the Ichimoku community. Alright. Julia Gresh, thank you for joining. Stay gold. So make sure to access to the community tab on YouTube, community tab, then you must be able to find the link to join the Discord, where you can see all the perks on this community. But once again, welcome to the Ichimoku community, Julia, and stay gold. Ramkrishna, konbanwa, thank you. Good night, good evening. Alright, from Nepal, alright, good to see you. Alright, so hi Talal, thank you for joining, good to see you. Okay, so yeah, here is, so that's my analysis on this Nifty 50 now. So let's switch it to NZD USD and NZD JPY now. Then we're gonna end the live for today. So NZD, hold on, USD is here. So daily chart, or okay, this is N wave, right? This is consecutive N wave. I mean, yeah, right now this looks to be I wave now, because before that this was a reverse N wave up to this day, 20th of August. This was reverse N wave, but now we see the I wave here. There is no decent pushbacks, but the price continue to go up this way and breaks the recent high uppers now. So this is I wave. So we have to expect some kind of retracement to form the N wave, and then the price continue to go up this way. It might reverse on this level, on this previous high, and then the price may continue to go up this way. That's one of the expectations. Or it can retrace on one of these Fibonacci levels and the price may go up afterwards. But either way, we can expect the next N wave bullish. So if we count the waves previously, precisely here, since 10th of June here, this was so here, hold on. Yeah, so from here, this was, this was kind of a bearish N wave, or maybe from here. Hold on, let me do it precisely. Okay, so we see the same level here. So this was, to be precise, this was I wave, and V wave was formed, and another V wave was formed here, and after that this became N wave. Okay, so this was tricky here. So this was I wave, and this was one V wave and two V waves, created the triple bottom here, and the price went up afterwards and became N wave, bullish N wave, up to this level, up to this day, and then after that the price became the market became bearish N wave, 1, 2, and 3, bearish N wave up to this day of 20th of August, and then currently we have I wave. We have I wave now. So for the market to be continuous uptrend, it should be N wave, right? It shouldn't be I wave, it shouldn't be V wave, but we have to confirm N wave for the bullish direction. So in this case, I can see that the price is breaking the recent high uppers. So this looks like this is bullish. But until we see a decent N wave, decent pushback, and go up like this, we cannot expect that there will be N wave afterwards. This might become V wave, and the price may retrace backwards 100% in this case. So always wait for the N wave form, then we're good to buy at that point. So that's New Zealand USD, and then we're gonna look at the New Zealand JPY finally, and then we're gonna end the live for now. Okay, so New Zealand JPY, NZD JPY, and here it is. Okay, so New Zealand JPY daily chart. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. And what wave do you think this is now? Let me just ask you a question. So this is N wave, I wave, V wave. Which one do you think it is? I think this is a good example to ask. Hi Onkar, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't use Renko Ashi. Yeah, I have been using candlestick with the Ichimoku for the last 5 years, and I don't use Renko Ashi, I don't use Heikin Ashi. Alright, Little, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Maru-san, thank you for your reminder. If you liked today's live, please press a good button before you leave, so that I feel good and it keeps me going. Alright, so let's see. Okay, V wave, V wave, V wave. Alright, V wave, I wave. Okay. Okay, so it's either I or V or N. Right, P wave is just a form combination of I wave, N wave, and V waves. And Y wave is also the combination of these three waves. Okay, I wave, I wave, I wave. Okay, current I wave, I wave. Okay, so we have I wave or V wave here. Okay, V wave. Okay. So, in this case, if I tell the answer, this is I wave. So for those who said I wave, you're correct. Yeah, but technically, right? Because technically from here, the market is going up as I wave. But before that, if you look at it precisely, then this was the reverse in wave. This was reverse in wave, and the price went down all the way to 21st of August. And after that, there is no pushbacks, and the price is going up this way. If we look at the weekly chart, we might see V wave. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. Yeah, on this weekly chart, this is V wave, right? And this is the reason why I prefer candlesticks, because the candlesticks actually shows the wicks pointing up and downwards. And in this case, we don't see a decent pullback or pushbacks, but the price went straight downwards and the price went upwards straight. So this was V wave. And there was another V wave was forming here. So this was consecutive twice of V waves. Because this is 100% retracement, right? You might think that, okay, this might become N wave. And you're right, this might become N wave too. But as long as we see the market as of now, this is V wave. If the price breaks upward this way, then this becomes N wave. N wave. But at the moment, this looks to be V wave. So that means we have to expect that the price might go down from here. If it goes upwards, eventually as a result, then this becomes N wave. But because this N wave is not formed yet, we have to expect that the price might go downwards. So that's weekly chart. And coming back to the daily chart, this is I wave. This is I wave. And before that, it was reverse N wave. Twice of reverse N wave, and the price is going down. Okay, three times. 1, 2, and 3 times N waves, and the price was going down. And before that, it was N wave, bullish N wave, and it was a bearish, I wave, and the V wave was formed, technically speaking. So now this is I wave. So for the price to potentially go up this way, what should happen is a question. I mean, on other words, when you see what kind of confirmations, you can expect the potential breakout to the upside. In this case, it might retrace backwards, and it might become the V wave, or it might become a reverse N wave like this. In this case, there are 3 times of rejections, and wicks pointing upwards now. So this might be rejection on this level. So for the price to break upwards, what should happen is that the N wave. So this one right now is I wave, but as you look at the market, if this is going to be if this is going to be an N wave like this, then we can expect that the price can break upwards this way. But right now this is I wave, so there is no significance of this breakout to the upwards. So this is very important whenever you expect the breakout or not. And for me, because this is just I wave, I think this is going to be resisted and go down this way. And the market can retest the high here. And when it retests, this is going to be the end wave, potential end wave, so that it has more buying power to break the recent high upwards this way. And in that case, if you are a Ichimoku Kinko-hyo master, then you will be seeing that the Kijun Sen should be below the Tenkan Sen. I mean, when Tenkan Sen below the Kijun, above the Kijun Sen, right? Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen, when it forms the end wave, then it actually has more potential for the breakout to this way. So that's one thing that we have to keep in mind. We don't really focus on the Kumo here, and we don't really focus on the Chikou span here for the potential breakout. We have to focus on this Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen locations. When Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen, then there's a potential breakout to the upwards. So this was a nice trial. I mean, in the past, this was a nice trial. This can break upwards, right? This was end wave forming, and the price reached to the recent high. And what's more, the Tenkan Sen was above the Kijun Sen. So in this kind of setup, we can expect that the price breaks upwards. But eventually it broke, it didn't break, and the price retraced backwards, reverse end wave, and the price is going down. And this is a third trial going up this way. But this is like too strong, and this is the simple I wave. So for the price to break upwards, there should be a like a energy charge, power charge, and end wave should be formed, and then Tenkan Sen should be above the Kijun Sen to potential breakout to this way. So yeah, this is the way that how I read this market by these three waves: N wave, and V wave, and I waves. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live for now in about 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm actually writing a book about the these three theories. So in this book, this is actually the Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, and this is Kanketsu-hen in Japanese. This is complete Ichimoku complete volume. So in here, it actually says a deeper level about this wave theory and the price theory and time theory too. And on this one, this is the first volume. This is the first volume of Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. There is no like subtitles besides it. And this is a relatively thinner, and this is the first volume. And on this one, this is like Ichimoku Kinko-hyo in general. It talks about it. And the Ichimoku Basic Master Book that you can get as one of the perks to join the community is basically on this book, on this first volume. Again, I don't translate this one based on my own understanding and based on some of the recent market examples. I wrote that book personally. So now I'm reading this one, and other three volumes are actually on the bookshelf. So yeah, hopefully you get the idea of how Goichi Hosoda has been presenting these three theories on the original books. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the 2nd of September. So tomorrow I will talk about, so this is my official page. When you scroll down, there is a program guide. So I have created up to 2nd week, and on the 3rd week onwards I have to think about it still. So this is halfway through, but tomorrow is going to be a Wednesday. So every Wednesdays and Fridays I talk about my own strategy. So tomorrow is going to be about stop loss strategy. I will exactly show you how I place a stop loss, when exactly I move it to the break even. So if you're interested on this more practical side of this trade techniques, you can always join on this public live, as I do these lives every day. almost every day. Sometimes I cannot do it on time. In that case, I will switch the time, or whenever I feel done good, or whenever there's personal reasons, I might cancel. And I will upload a video instead, recorded videos. But anyways, I will, do these lives every day potentially. So you can always join and learn something new from my channel. Okay, so I guess it's time for me to take my dog for a walk and just by the river, just relax and enjoy the river. So, yep, Japan is getting cooler now. This is, I think this is like 27, 26 degrees, 27 degrees in Celsius. So it's not bad, it's not bad. Yep. So I hope you're having a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next live. So stay gold everyone, and bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.